episode 3744, How to Turn Doubt into Your Secret Weapon.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. Are you ready to go chase your dreams and reach your goals? Nothing can hold you back. No, because you're going to learn how to turn doubt into your secret weapon. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you'll want to head on over to createyournow.com, where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, this episode is brought to you by AIM, Inspiring Connection and Community. Well, as you know, we've got a lot going on here at Create Your Now. We have been in a whirlwind of updating the website, and we are getting so close. There are days that I wake up and I'm like, really? Are we ever going to get there? But I am trying to put the last dots on the page and crossing the T's and all of that to where then we can release it out into the world and you'll be able to access so many things, including our free community, Kairos. We'll also be opening up AIM, and then we'll start having our live events, which we will begin with the PJ Party with Jesus. So more to come on that. Stay tuned here on the podcast and also our TV show that you can watch right now on pray.com. All right. Well, with that, you know this deep down, even though we don't sit around and talk about it. We don't have those conversations on a Friday evening going, you know what? Doubt is just killing my dreams. I mean, have you ever gone up to somebody and said, that doubt is just killing my dreams? Because it really is a silent killer of dreams. It sneaks in, it freezes your progress and whispers that, well, you're not enough. Every ambitious person faces it, but most let it derail their path to success, where they're headed. Here's the brutal truth. If you don't learn how to turn doubt into your secret weapon, it's going to keep robbing you of your potential because it creeps in. It's subtle. It's sneaky. It's relentless. Every ambitious person faces it. I don't care who you are. You talk to anybody who has ever been successful, ever, and they're going to say, oh yeah, I deal with doubt. In fact, they deal with it now. We've got wonderful, wonderful Wimbledon around the corner. Yes, I believe it actually started today. And I'm so excited. I love tennis. I love the Grand Slams. But you know, when you go from the clay court to the grass court, it's really different. I was watching the preamble of some grass competitions, obviously before Wimbledon, which is starting now. And I was amazed at how in just a split second, that hesitation is doubt. We're like, oh, I don't think I can do it. And then they miss the point because it doesn't go where it's supposed to, or where they hit it because of that hesitation, it directed the ball another direction. It works with us too that way. We just can't see the doubt as when it falls, like the ball is the doubt, right? As you hit it, it's like, oh, do. And it's either out or it's in. And I think a lot of us face this crushing question, am I really cut out for this? And it shows up when the stakes rise, right? When you're like, okay, I'm all in. I got this. I'm so close. When your goals feel just out of reach, it's like, I'm almost there. And then all of a sudden it's this whirlwind, this tornado of doubt. And you're like, I never saw that coming. Or when you stare at a blank page, wondering if you're really going to have what it takes. Can you continue writing? Can you continue doing what you were created to do? Who you are and who you are becoming. And if you leave doubt unchecked, doubt's going to stall your progress. It's going to freeze your momentum. It's going to bury you. It's going to take you out. And you're going to be sitting there when all is said and done. It's like, okay, yeah, well, I wish I should have done this. If I just would have done this. But here's the truth, my friend. Doubt doesn't have to be your enemy. It doesn't have to take you out because it can become your secret weapon. You just have to learn how to turn the tables on it. And the difference between those who quit and those who win isn't a lack of doubt. It's how they handle it. It's how they rise to the top. It's how, gosh, I'm down a full set, but you know what? I've got one more set left and I can finish it there. Most people treat doubt like a warning siren meant to stop them. Like, no, don't go any further. Beep, 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 beep. And the doors are closing. But what if you flip the script? What if doubt is actually data, a signal that points you to what you need to learn, what you need to refine, or maybe what you need to address, something that's going on that, okay, if you were just to analyze it for a moment, it would be like, wow, if I change this, something great can come of it. It's not a verdict on your worth or ability. It's just actually part of life. It's us questioning things within our own body, our mind saying, whoa, I don't understand this. This is getting out of hand. So let me ask you this. How would you like to elevate your direction? Because that's the key. If you run into a dead end, you have to find a detour. You have to find a way to go around it. So why not create one? Create your detour from doubt. That is your Kiss to Keep It Simple strategy. Create that detour. Because once when you do, you've got your engines running. It's like, yes. Have you ever been on a road trip and you're going down the road and all of a sudden Google says, up ahead, accident or whatever, reroute this way and you can save 10 minutes. Well, why wouldn't you? But maybe in that brief moment, you're like, oh, but I don't know if I go down there, maybe everybody else is going there. If I just stay here, I may get there faster. So you go back and forth. And then all of a sudden you're like, no, I'm going to take it. So you accept the challenge, right? You hit the word accept on your phone and all of a sudden now you're off on another detour. You're on another route and then you see all these other cars are stopped and you just keep going by. Maybe only 35 miles per hour, but at least you're moving. Now you got your engines roaring. They're running in the right direction. You get to look beyond what was holding you back. You're not stuck in traffic anymore. You're not stuck in something that you can't change. You get to make the decision. You get to change your GPS. No more using doubts as your excuses to not move forward or to take that next step. Be bold and create your now. The detour is yours to take. So what does it look like in real life? How do you create your detour from doubt? Number one, separate feelings from facts. Treat doubt like data, not drama. Seriously, now think about that for a moment. There are too many people out there today that, we're all about the drama. All about it. Why? Because we're self-centered creatures. I'm not saying you're that person, but what I am saying is that's the nature of us, okay? So if you look at it and say, okay, you know what? I'm not going to get attached to the feelings. I'm going to get attached to the facts. And I'm going to treat doubt as data points. What can I learn from it? Not drama. I'm not going to let my brain change things and go, oh, I can't handle this. Because your brain is wired to trigger emotional alarms when you're uncertain, when you're stretched or stressed. That nervous pit in your stomach, you're like, oh, you kind of feel a little sick. That racing mind telling you, you're not ready yet. What were you thinking? Go back. Just stop for a minute. That's called fear. It's not fact. So identify, what do I know for sure versus what am I imagining? Because if we let our imagination go wild, what are we attaching ourselves to? Feelings. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. Right? But you don't want that. You want facts. All I want are facts. What do I know for sure? For example, maybe you doubt your sales skills. Now, I would say I'm not a salesperson. I would tell, in fact, I've told so many people that I'm not a salesperson. Now, if I believe in it, I'll talk all day about it. But I'm not going to go and say, okay, I'm great at sales skills. Instead of surrendering to panic, like, I got to do this. List the actual data points. What is it? How many calls have I made today? Okay, well, I've made 2. Great. How many positive responses did I get? 1. Okay. What was the other one? Well, they didn't answer the phone. Okay, so really you just got 1 out of 2, but you can't count the other one. So it's not a bomb, right? It's not like, oh my gosh, I just totally failed. No, you didn't. One person answered, the other one didn't. So where exactly did the breakdown happen? Maybe I need to pick up the phone and call someone else because I didn't make the 3rd phone call. Why? Because I let anxiety take over. I let the doubt say, oh, well, you can't do this. And this turns vague anxiety into concrete feedback. When you know what you have in front of you. And it's like, oh, wait, I made a call. They answered it. It turned out pretty good. The other one, well, they didn't answer. So I really don't have control over that. That's awesome. Okay, great. Take a deep breath. 3rd call. What happened then? 4th call. Oh, what happened then? Remember, feelings lie. Facts don't. Be careful of that. It'll get you in so many situations. Then number 2, use doubt as a compass, not a cage. Doubt signals where you're pushing boundaries. It lights up the edges of your comfort zone, the exact place where growth lives. Instead of trying to erase doubt, ask, what is this doubt telling me I need to learn or improve on? Where do I need to go? What do I need to do different? And in order to do that, you've got to build a habit of reflection. Write down your doubts. Where are you questioning yourself? And then identify what information or skills would minimize your uncertainty. What is it that you need to move forward? Maybe you're one who needs to delegate more often. Well, what is it? And why won't you delegate, right? If you're at work and you're like, I really need, my assistant to take over this, but for whatever reason, I just keep holding on to it. Well, sit down with that. Figure out why you're holding on to it. And then create micro goals, the little small things, the incy-bincy tiny steps that chip away at the unknown. Because then what does it do? It makes it manageable. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, you don't have that. It's like, oh, I can do this. You have a release and a relief. This mindset keeps doubt as a motivating compass, right? You get to change your GPS, pointing you toward the next smart action instead of freezing you in place. You're in control. And then finally, number 3, re-anchor motivation in purpose, not perfection. Doubt thrives when you tether your value to results or flawless execution. It's going to stand out. It's like, oh, you messed up there. So instead, anchor yourself in why you started. What's the big why? Where are you headed? What do you want? Why did you start this? Your purpose is the fuel that powers you through the fog of doubt. When you are present in your purpose, nothing is impossible. So when doubt whispers, you can't. Reply, I will, because this matters more than fear. I got this. Repeat this like a mantra when hesitation creeps in, right? When you're like, oh, I can't hit that ball over there. Don't. You got to make a decision, a split-second decision. You got this. Why? Because I can and I will. I can do this because this matters more than fear. Keeping your eyes on the transformation you want to create for yourself and others keeps doubt from paralyzing you. It becomes background noise to the louder call of your mission. It allows you to keep going forward with your vision. Bottom line, use doubt to drive you forward. Your doubts aren't roadblocks. They're signposts. That's all. They highlight what's unknown, what you need to master, and how deeply you care. That's pretty cool. So if doubt's coming in, that means, you know what? You're pretty awesome. That means you really care about what you're doing. You want excellence. You want to rise to the top. There's nothing wrong with that. So by learning to separate emotion from evidence, using doubt as a compass and fueling yourself with purpose, you can then transform doubt from a deterrent into a weapon of progress. Yes, I got this. Now, does that mean you're going to get it right all the time? No. But let me tell you, you're going to be one step closer. One step at a time leads to miles of greatness. Don't let doubt slow down your dreams. Keep what you don't know right in front of you. Use it to conquer what you were created to do. You got clarity. You know the vision and the mission ahead. So let doubt sharpen your edge, not dull your will. Go create your now. Go in peace. Be present. Be incredible. Be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life, and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.